Now, what we'll also need to do is build a hatch, which needs 2 titanium and glass. And we've got quartz, so we can conceivably do that kind of thing. And this is where the game really comes into its own. You can start building these underwater bases, which is so cool. Oh my god. Okay, so I've always wanted an underwater base. Just thought it'd be a very cool thing. Right, so let's build some glass. There we go. So I think we're going to have to collect more resources from below our storage area, which, as you can see, is now on the move due to the currents that are underwater. So we'll get some of that. Go back up here. Now the thing is, when we get up there, or when we get into the base, we'll be able to build our own fabricator, which is just fantastic. As the ground now starts to vibrate, as my washing machine goes balmy. It's my washing machine for you, I guess. Right, so let's go under here. And let's go to that, and let's create that, and we need 2 titanium. So we'll go down to the storage crates and pick up some titanium. 1, 2, 3. So what we'll also do is we'll have to put some panels on top. So here we go. Hatch. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Look at that. How cool. Oh my, what's that doing there? Okay, that's just random stuff. So it now means we can build stuff in our base. Yes, indeed. Now, you can see here, we can go up to power, we can go to appliances, you can see small lockers, you can see fabricator. We need more titanium for that, which is fine. So it now means that we have an underwater base of awesome. Now, if we look around here, you can see it's all on stands. And we can build out and around and all over. So we'll have to see how that goes. What we might do is we might build out like a observer area out here. But one thing you have to bear in mind when you're building this is strength of the structure. Because if you don't keep it strong, it will fill up with water. It will crack and fill with water. And needless to say, that's not a good thing. Now, let's see what other options we've got on the building. We can do the small lockers. We can do power, which we need to do. That's going to be titanium. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our storage boxes. And we're going to dump all of that. Oh, that's a propulsion cannon fragment. Now we're going to keep the silver ore. We're going to keep all of that glass for the moment. I'm going to take some of that. And I'm going to take all of that. There we go. So what we'll do... This is why we need to find the crash powder, because if for whatever reason this thing springs a leak, we'll use the welder to repair it, but we can't build a welder without the crash pad, or the crash powder I should say. So this is where the appliances go. You see the fabricator and the solar panels. So we'll create a fabricator here, and you can see it's unpowered. So what we need to do is we come out here and we build under the power option some of these lovely fellows. Bosh. And then we'll put another one over this side.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Like that. And it needs more quartz. Now, let's see. So there we go, this thing has power. Excellent. Now what we can do is, there's our entrance, so we can put some storage units. Where are we? Here. We need more quartz. Okay, let's go and get some more quartz then. But the point is that we'll be able to bring all of this stuff, once you've created the storage areas, we'll be able to bring all of this stuff into our underwater base, and we won't really have to go up there so much, which would be kind of cool. But we'll have to be very careful about how we build our base. Now, let's see, nothing in... Oh, no, correction. We've got one in there for quartz, and we've got some in there for quartz as well. So let's go back. Now, things are looking up, I'd say. So, I think we'll put it here. Like a little small storage locker like that. Look at that. We can rename this resources. There we go. And then we can put all of that into there. So all of this. Glass. Fill up that. Now we can obviously put another one in if we wish to, which we will do, and we'll use that for things like fragments and stuff like that. We might even put one over here, I don't know yet. But what we can also do is you can put windows in, but windows will reduce the general sort of... So if we go to here, see, we can put a window in there. That would be nice to have a window, but what might be nicer is to have an observatory. And we need 3 enameled glass, which is what we're going to do. And that observatory will let us observe things. Hence the reason why I call it an observatory. I know, who knew, eh? Right. Let's go up and sort out some enameled glass. Figure out what needs to be done to get enameled glass. Stalker tooth and glass. Okay, so we've got some glass knocking around. And we've got some stalker tooths knocking around. So there's some of the quartz we'll need. What we'll do is we'll put that into there. And that into there for the moment. And that silver ore as well. So we'll go down to the storage blocks. And we'll get all the quartz. And the storage tooths. Or the stalker tooths. Or teeth. Tooths. Numpty. Okay. And not that one. So there's the stalker tooths. And we may have to go on a hunt for more bits and bobs. So let's go over and we shall go hunting for some more quartz in a second. So that's where we're going to still build that. So we're going to go into our resources and see, there we go, we got some glass. Let's get that out, and let's see, yeah, we got our stalker teeth. Right, so we need enameled glass and enameled glass. I think that's all we need. Let's go on to our, see what it'll tell us what we need. We need enameled glass times 3. Okay. We need 1 more glass. Okay, we do 2 quartz. And then we'll get the last enameled glass. And then we can actually build this thing from the inside sometimes. Sometimes it'll let you, sometimes it won't. Oh, that's why. No, it's not going to let us do it. Do we have our enameled glass on us? Yes, we do. Let's go outside. And finish it off. Oh, baby, look at that. Oh heavens, look at that. Doesn't that look fantastic? Oh good God, that's fantastic. I love it. Now what we can also do is we can put things like bulkheads in for when we start making things and moving things around. Now obviously that's a great thing to have out the front there. Look at that. And you can see the power there. So we may need to put more power on, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, let's get an idea of which direction. Now, I don't think I really want to build out this direction here. Oh, what's this? What's this needing? Oh, it needs more quartz. There we go. So those are solar panels to pick up. That's solar power. Now, I'm thinking we should build the base. You see, damn it, I think we're going to have to deconstruct this. There we go. And put it maybe around the back. Can we put it there? Can we put it on top? Can we put it at the side? Can we put it at the side? Yeah, let's put it there. So we can now still get in. So it's just an immediate left turn. And you can see the power is charging up, so that's looking good. And then obviously we've got this one, and we can build more stuff. See, look, corridors, L corridors, T's, X's, CMOF upgrade console, holy crap, glass corridors. Windows, that's going to be important, and we need lithium for that. That's going to be a bugger to get. So you can see we're at a depth of 21 meters, so it's not too bad. But what we need to consider is we need more titanium. And let's see. So I'm thinking that it will go there. Like that. And then we'll have another room on the end of it. There we go. Fantastic.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And here we go. Nice storage area, or a nice area to move into. We can put windows in there if we need to. What I think we should do is we should build a bulkhead here. And that'll be titanium and silicone rubber. So let's see what we've got here. Anything in the way of silicone rubber? No, we have no quartz on us. Let's look in our resources. Any quartz? No. Don't have any titanium on us. So I think what we're going to have to do is go for a run to the storage and pick up all the resources. Or at least as many as we can. So let's go into here. Pick up all of this. And make our way over to the base. And put it into there. There we go. All that. Not looking too shabby, I'd say. Not looking too shabby. So let's see. Once we've emptied all these storage cubes, we can then use those storage cubes in the base as well. So those two are empty. We've got these three. Two of those, that's empty. That one. And that one. Fantastic.